The Economic Community of West African States says effective trade dispute resolution mechanisms under the African Continental Free Trade Area and ECOWAS instruments can foster regional economic growth. Dr. Kola Sofola, ECOWAS Director of Trade, stated this at a capacity-building workshop on dispute settlement mechanisms under the AfCFTA and ECOWAS instruments in Abuja. The event was organized by the ECOWAS Commission, the ECOWAS Court of Justice, AfCFTA, and Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies. Sofola described AfCFTA as a landmark agreement comprising all African Union countries, saying the scale of its initiative was unprecedented, offering opportunity for boosting intra-African trade, creating jobs, and driving economic diversification.
The overall objective of this workshop is to enhance the capacity of the courts of justice to play a role in arbitration on trade agreements. As we know, Nigeria and the ECOWAS countries are not only members of our own free trade area, which is operationalized through the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme, but they're also signatories to the African Continental Free Trade Area. And with any free trade agreement, there are bound to be instances where there are disagreements. So there has to be a mechanism on how to resolve this. And we believe the community courts of justice will have a key role in supporting member states to address any issue that may arise from the operationalization of trade agreements.
Also, the president of CCJ, Justice Edward Asante, represented by the court's Justice Sengu Koroma, said that organizing the workshop was a clear indication of professional collaboration among the various institutions of the community.
This is a clear indication of professional collaboration between and among the various institutions of the community. The adoption of the AfCFTA marks a pivotal milestone in the journey towards increased intra-African trade and the expansion of economic opportunities across our continent. For ECOWAS member states, this agreement is a significant complement to the existing ECOWAS frameworks on trade and free movement, which have long fostered the free flow of goods, services, and people within our sub-region. However, as with any human endeavor, the potential for dispute is inherent. Successful implementation of these frameworks hinges on the establishment of a robust and effective mechanism for resolving disputes relating to trade, investment, and competition.
Professor Mohammed Laden, Director General of the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, in a presentation noted that Africa's regional economic communities were the building blocks of AfCFTA's agreement.
The AfCFTA agreement itself, Article 1, defines the regional economic communities in Africa that are the building blocks of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. And ECOWAS is one of the 8 recognized regional economic communities under Article 1 of the agreement on AfCFTA. Now, if Article 1 recognizes by definition that ECOWAS is one of the 8 recognized regional economic communities to serve as the building blocks for the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement and its 8 protocols, then you can see the reason why we are starting actually as ECOWAS to show our functionality and viability and readiness as a truly building block for AfCFTA.